How does intercessory prayer work according to the Bible? Let's find out in this video. I have made several videos on different topics and the links are given in the description below. Please don't forget to follow those links. Intercessory prayer is when we pray on behalf of others, asking God to help, heal, or bless them. The Bible shows us many examples of this kind of prayer and highlights its importance. One clear example is in 1 Timothy, second one, where Paul writes, I urge then first of all that petitions, prayers, intercession, and thanksgiving be made for all people. This verse tells us that praying for others should be a regular part of our prayer life. Intercessory prayer is powerful because it shows love and compassion for others. When we pray for someone else, we are asking God to intervene in their lives. Even if they don't know, we are praying for them. In James 5:16 it says, the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. This means that our prayers can have a real impact on the lives of others, especially when we are sincere and faithful in our relationship with God. One of the most famous examples of intercessory prayer in the Bible is when Moses prayed for Israelites. In Exodus 32:11-14, after the people had sinned by making a golden calf, God was ready to punish them. But Moses prayed and asked God to forgive them, and God relented from bringing the disaster He had planned. This shows us that the intercessory prayer can even change situations and bring mercy when there might be a judgment waiting upon them. Jesus himself also demonstrated intercessory prayer. In John 17, he prayed for his disciples and for all believers who would come after them, asking God to protect them, sanctify them, and unify them. This prayer shows that Jesus cares deeply about his followers and continues to intercede for us. As it says in Hebrews 7:25, therefore he is able to save completely those who come to God through him, because he always lives to intercede for them. Finally, intercessory prayers connects us to God's work in the world. When we pray for others, we are partnering with God in his plan and purposes. It's like standing in the gap for someone who needs help, knowing that God hears and responds to our prayers. In the book of Ezekiel 22:30, it says, I looked for someone among them who would build up the wall and stand before me in the gap on behalf of the land, so I would not have to destroy it, but I found no one. This verse reminds us that God is looking for people who will pray for others and stand in the gap. By doing so, we become a part of God's healing and redemptive work in this world.